The New York Book Fair, also known as Book Expo America, is underway this week at the Javits Center, and one of the authors who's going to be there re-releasing her book called The Knock at the Door, a mother-daughter story of survival, is with us tonight. Margaret Ajemian is here to tell us more about that book. Margaret, welcome.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Just in case somebody hasn't read the book, remind me of the story of your mother's, Esther's terrible experience she had as a teenager in Armenia.
Well, there's only one chapter that's terrible, but on the whole, the book is a survival story, and it's a mother-daughter story, two women talking about their lives. There are things in this book about me you really never wanted to know about, shaving my legs or not going out with boys, but there's a lot of in a home parent thing. Anyone who has a mother and a German, Irish, Jewish mother will relate to this story because they all had similar backgrounds.
Your mother's story strikes me, though, because she went through such a terrible ordeal in Armenia.
Yes, she did.
And she did make it to the United States. How old were you when you first began hearing the stories of your mother's experiences?
I was a young girl, and my mother would cry and play songs and listen to and talk about they killed them all, they killed them all. And my father would say, mortsid, which is the Armenian word for forget. And I think Henry Morgenthau is a friend, and at his kitchen table one day, he said to me, Margaret, did it ever occur to you that perhaps the Armenians came to this country and they said, mortsid, forget. It's a shame, don't talk about it. And the Jewish people came here after the Holocaust and they said, remember, remember, never again remember. So I think that had something to do with the fact that it's called the forgotten genocide. No one knows about it. And of course the Turkish government says it never happened. So I'm here just to tell my mother's first person story, and it's been kind of compared to the Diary of Anne Frank. So
what's new about the book that you're re-releasing it now?
Well, it's the paperback version of it, and it's won several awards.
Oh, yes.
And I received the Ellis Island Medal of Honor Award, so that was a nice thing, too.
Sure.
It's new in that the story is still not told. And I've been across the nation to Harvard and Yale and everywhere telling the non-Armenians the story, because so many people will say, what Armenian genocide? What's an Armenian? And I'm here to tell them what we are.
All right, well, we appreciate you coming here to tell us a bit about
thank
the book,
you. We need Steven Spielberg to make a movie out of it.
Well, that's a good pitch.
A Schindler's List.
Margaret,
Esther will be the Schindler in the next movie.
You bet. Knock at the Door is the name of the book. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks.
We'll be right back with more New York Nightly News.
We celebrate Black history because we are the future.
Maybe you're ready to give up, but I am not. I don't give up. Ask yourself, are you running towards something or are you running away from something?